What up? Jeff here with all my ICP Renegades. And today I just got inspired by ICP.Lab. Back in, what was it? I think it was like early July. We were talking, and this is kind of how this whole project kind of moved forward with the gaming and everything. I saw ICP.Lab, and I was like, man, it'd be cool to build a game on the internet computer. Like, we already have an NFT project coming out called ICP Renegades. It's going to be on Yummy. Hopefully in the next week or 2 weeks or whenever. We're just getting all the categories together. That's taking some time, but it's going to be out there very soon. That's all I can say. I can't give a time because I don't want to just keep saying a time and then not having it. But we want to make sure it's ready and everything. So that kind of goes with this. ICP.Lab kind of inspired me to take the developer side of internet computer for a little test drive. And this is going to be my first NFT project. I was going to try to do one before, but I didn't know what I was doing. So I got with somebody who did know what they were doing, and so I can learn. But today we're going to be talking about Web3 gaming and metaverse, but we're going to be talking about it on the internet computer. Now, ICP is the fastest, cheapest blockchain out there. There's other great blockchains out there, but for Web3 gaming, I think it's going to be the biggest on ramp for traditional investors, because when you have a gaming a fan and somebody who joins crypto specifically for a game, right? So say they join for a game. Well, they have to get an NFT and they'll probably earn in-game cryptocurrency. So now you turn a traditional Web2 gamer into a Web3 gamer that interacts on the Web3 blockchain, and they might turn into an investor as well. They're going to be investing in the token and the NFT, but they might actually go over and like go to exchanges, buy crypto and stuff. So this is going to open up doors, and this innovation that is happening right now with ICP Labs. What's up, Just Forfeit, my guys? Say what? My guys here. Let's get this onto all messages so I can see. And we're just going to have a great video. I do want to encourage you guys to go follow ICP Renegades on Twitter. And if you are an ICP ecosystem person who has a internet identity, I urge you to go to Discover, Open Chat, and District and follow ICP Renegades. So let's get this video started. There's a lot that we're going to be talking about today. First, we're going to kind of explain what Web3 gaming is. Everybody in the world knows what gaming is, but there is not a lot of people that actually know what Web3 gaming is. If you ask them, hey, can you describe what Web3 gaming is? They'd probably say, well, I don't really know, honestly. So I'll keep an eye on the chat. If you guys have questions, let me know. So this, first we're going to go into Web3 gaming before we get on to ICP. I just want to give you an overview of exactly what this is. So video games, everybody in the world knows what that is, but these are on Web3 now. So your traditional video games are going to be on your PC, they're going to be on your mobile phone, they're going to be on your PlayStation, your Xbox, your Nintendo Switch, your Nintendo Wii, stuff like that. But this is all going to be either on your PC or on your phone. For now, Web3 is like that. It can actually use plugins from like PlayStation and Xbox too. So the possibilities are endless. You could actually have a PlayStation application run on Web3. If you had PlayStation's like permission, if they wanted to do that, right? But so here's some games. This was a very popular one in the Philippines and all over the world, really. It did get hacked and a lot of things happened with it. So that's why we need internet computer, because it has canvas for smart contracts and can't be hacked, right? And it doesn't use bridges to leave us vulnerable. This was one of the coolest games. It was kind of like the Pokemon, if you would like to say that. I mean, not exactly like it, but kind of like the Pokemon of the blockchain. So this is the evolution of Pokemon to Axie Infinity, right? You get characters, you can do all sorts of stuff. Earn these NFTs, earn in-game currency. There was people that actually made a living just from playing this game. Axie Infinity is a non-fungible token-based online video game developed by Vietnamese studio Sky Mavis, known for its in-game economy. I thought it was from the Philippines. My bad. I guess the Philippines is where they make money working like full-time job playing this game. Okay, so but it was made in Vietnam, looks like, or at least by the Vietnamese studio Sky Mavis. It uses Ethereum-based cryptocurrencies called Axie. It has been called a pyramid scheme that relies on cheap labor. Ooh, from the Philippines. Okay. So there is some, sketchy stuff going on with whatever the people that made this one's kind of a bad thing, but it was a great game. If you played it for a while, you probably made a lot of money. But these kind of things you got to get in and out. You got to be really smart though. And don't long term. Just get in, pump, and get out. Like I'm not a pump and dump guy, but unless you really believe in the blockchain and like on Ethereum, it wasn't Ethereum, it was their own thing on Ethereum, right? So, Crypto Kitties. Wait, there's a Crypto Kitties, I think, on or IC Kitties on the Internet Computer too. So Crypto Kitties, that's cool. Then you got your Sandbox, Star Atlas, My Neighbor Alice. So these are all the Web3 games. Come check them out. Just look up. What did I look up here? Web3 gaming. That's all I looked up, and this came up. So check it out. You can check out the traditional Web3 gaming, and then so I want to encourage you to do that. Go over here, check out Web3 gaming, and then go check out ICP Web3 gaming, and you will see it is just so much faster, cheaper, and better. 100%. So what is Web3 gaming? Okay, we know what Web2 gaming is, but what is Web3 gaming? Web3 has revolutionized various industries, including gaming. With a major shift from traditional gaming platforms, Web3 based games allow the players to engage with the games in innovative and decentralized ways. That way, you can't have, like, say, a game. The best example is like a mobile game where it's pay to play. You can play, F F to P, but most people, that want to go really fast, they do P to P, right? Play to play, pay to play, and they don't get any money out of that. So when they buy the items in the game, it's on a centralized server. So you don't own those items. Those items are actually owned by whoever owns the game. On the server, they own that item. It doesn't go into your wallet somewhere. It doesn't go into your actual email. It doesn't go anywhere. It is owned by the centralized, hold on, the centralized server. And we want it in a decentralized way where they don't control it, where you own the item is yours. So if you have a character in the game, you own the character. If you have, items or weapons in the game, you own the weapons. So I bought weapons. They were $100 for the gold pack for the best weapons in this game that I used to play. $100. And that was for one piece. And you needed 6 pieces to complete the set. So it was $600. And it took like 7-8 months just to earn one piece. So you'd have to play the game for like years to own that whole set, or you could buy each one for $100. The problem with that is once you buy them for $100 a piece, you spend $600 on the best weapons in the game. You're like, yeah, and then you play for a while, you get sick of the game. You're like, man, I wish I could get some of that $600 back. Like, yeah, I enjoyed the game, but I don't think $600 worth. Maybe I could sell these. Well, no, there's no way to do it. The game owns it. You don't. So that $600 and the weapons that you bought are all owned by the game. You borrow them. You can use them in the game, but you're borrowing those weapons. So that's the thing. So on here, you own those weapons. They would be an NFT. You could buy and sell them in a marketplace. So people could buy your weapons. Say you spend $600, the price goes up. You sell them. Hey, I'm selling them for $1,200. I doubled my money. Or say the price goes down, you play for a couple of years, the price is down, you don't really want it anymore. You get $400 back. You spent $200, you used the weapons, you played the game, you made $400 back. Great. That's the future where you own stuff and the game doesn't. So, and you can also earn cryptocurrencies and NFTs. They give you rewards for playing the game. They pay you instead of you. They pay you to play instead of you paying to play. They pay you to play. Your engagement is the money. Your engagement, and then you buy the crypto eventually if you want stuff in the game. So people buy it, but they also earn as well. So this democratizes all aspects of the gaming and puts the main power in the hands of the player instead of confining it to one central authority within the game. And they own everything in the game, and you borrow it no matter how much money you pay. It doesn't matter. You could offer them $1 million, and you'd just be borrowing everything. So although in traditional gaming, in-game content or digital assets are purchasable, they're going to talk about with fiat currency or can be claimed as rewards, game operators still reserve the copyrights to the in-game content. In simple words, players do not own the in-game digital assets. Instead, in traditional gaming, players' ownership is simply a license for engaging with the aspects of the game. So you can use the weapon, not yours. It's the game's. You can borrow it though for $100 each. Come on now. The future, man. If I would have known this back then, I never would have spent so much money on Clash of Kings. I can't tell you how much money I spent on that. It would be very embarrassing. So, further, centralized gaming servers store all in-game related information on servers, like I said, which game administrators control and operate. Game developers do not have adequate resources or knowledge to monitor and allow a trade where players want to exchange their digital assets to earn a profit. So, because of the inefficiency of centralized servers in traditional gaming, gray markets have surfaced to provide scope for hackers and scammers. They exploit players and provide no benefit to developers and administrators. Administrators fail to safeguard gaming platforms and their players from shutdowns and cyber attacks. Because of the centralized server and its inefficiency in safeguarding itself against attacks, and you can lose your stuff because of that. So, it's very, very bad. The digital assets are also at high risk of loss, fraud, and theft. So you can get your stuff stolen. To address the problems listed here, Web3 gaming offers innovative techniques such as gaming decentralized autonomous organizations like BoomDAO. So BoomDAO is a very good, example of that. I don't think they're a DAO yet, but they are on track to become a DAO. I don't know if the proposal passed, but it will. Whether it passed or not, I think it's on track to becoming a DAO. They might have to prove themselves a little bit, get the community on their side. I already think they're great. I think they should pass with flying colors and, become a DAO, a gaming DAO. That'd be great. With decentralized gaming ecosystems, blockchain-based game asset ownership, play to earn, crypto secured gaming wallets, and metaverse gaming. This article, okay, yeah. So that's pretty much Web3 gaming. Okay, now why is Web3 gaming important for mass adoption of crypto? Why is gaming going to lead us into mass adoption? It is. There's so many gamers in the world, adults, kids, everybody. And our next generation is the kids. They play video games now. They learn about cryptocurrency through video games. In the future, they buy crypto, they support crypto, they vote people who are crypto friendly. They would get jobs in crypto. They learn about the future, and that it's just amazing. So, um, it's game on for Web3. How gaming will onboard a billion people. A billion people. Look up how many people are gamers worldwide. How many people play video games worldwide? Okay. So, and then imagine how many of those are going to come over to Web3 because they can earn money and own their own in game assets once they get over the fact that, oh my God, Web3, what is blockchain? I don't know. I don't want to use that. I like my PlayStation. Well, yeah, so do I. I like PlayStation. But Web3 is the future. It would just be like you using a rotary phone. A cell phone comes out and you're like, I'm not going to use a cell phone. I want to use my rotary phone. It works great. I never have a problem. It never drops a call, but it's the past. It's great. It works. Nobody uses a rotary phone anymore. We're just saying, not saying they're not going to use traditional gaming. That's never going to go anywhere. You're always going to have your PlayStation. You're always going to have your Xbox type, situation. So, but this is the future, and people will use it. There's people who still use rotary phones to this day, and they still use flip phones and stuff like that. So, as we look to onboard new users into Web3, do we have any Illuvium coin gaming? Web3 should check out the graphics. It's awesome. Listed on Coinbase was, I think, 500 last poll. Oh, okay. I'm not 100% sure. I have heard of Illuvium, and I think I've done even a video about it in the past. So smash that like button for me, everybody, please. Let's get this out there. If you can share it on one of your platforms that you're on, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, wherever, that'd be helpful. Let's get this out. Let's get people understanding about ICP gaming. We're going to get to ICP.Lab soon, and we're going to talk about the internet computer. I'm just giving you a brief overview of Web3 gaming and why it's important. So in April 2023, a digital item with distinct rare traits was sold to a gamer for $400,000, reportedly paid for in cryptocurrency. Oh, reportedly paid for in cryptocurrency. Digital assets similar to this one have garnered $100 million in overall sales the same month. Whoa, $100 million in a month. That's pretty good for gaming digital assets. But the 400K sale wasn't for a non-fungible token. It was a skin in Counter-Strike Global Offensive, a more commonly shortened to CSGO. Okay, so this is a digital item. This is a gamer. This is traditional gaming. Sold for $400,000, and it was paid for in cryptocurrency for CSGO. That's pretty interesting. So it shows you right now that gamers are using cryptocurrency to buy traditional items. Now, the problem with this, okay, I see a huge problem. If anybody sees this problem before I say it, let me know in the comment. If you're watching this later, try to play along, do it. Pause the video right now, put the answer in there. If you're watching it live, you can pause the video too, but I want to know your answer. We just talked about it. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. They do not own that item. What is wrong with it? They don't own that? Why would you pay $400,000 for an item you do not even own? This is a centralized game, CS:GO. So he paid $400,000 for a skin that the game owns. So they trade. You're borrowing this item for $400,000 indefinitely. You have it forever, or until it gets hacked, stolen, or you get sick of the game. Then what are you going to do? Give your email? Just I don't know. It's just basically worthless at that point. There's no market for it. You can't sell it. That's a problem. Um, so this is another problem. So getting Web 2 gamers into Web 3. I wanted to go to PAX. I missed it this year, but next year, because I want to talk to people about Web 3 gaming at a Web 2 convention. I've been going to PAX, well, not been going, but I've been to PAX. I've been playing video games for years and years and years. I plan to go to PAX in the future. I just really think that gaming is a huge, huge catalyst for all people to get into crypto. And obviously, they're doing it with traditional Web 2 gaming. So even big gamers are actually interested in Web 3, but the majority are not. So when I start conversations about Web3 with gamers, I often hear the same objections that NFTs are useless, scammy, or expensive. That is just another way for gaming studios to extract value from players. That gaming doesn't need blockchain. How can they extract value from players? When you pay to play a game, you don't own the item. You get the item and you can sell it when you're done with it. Or if you get a good one, like you pull it, you mint, and you get a good rare one, you sell it, you make money right away. So the people that say they just don't know what they're talking about, they don't know. So they say, yeah, if I didn't know about it, I would say these same things. You know what I said about Bitcoin? I don't want no internet funny money. That's what I said about it back in 2015, maybe 2014. I was like, I don't want no internet funny money. Should have watched Da Vinci's YouTube video. That gaming doesn't need blockchain, and that crypto is too difficult to deal with. It's simple. I had my friend set up an ICP, a Stoic wallet, the other day on his phone. Because he didn't have a PC, I would have said probably plug wallet, but had him set it up 2 minutes. All he had to do is really create a password, easy to use, send him an NFT, boom, easy. Many also argue that current Web3 games just aren't that fun. And we actually are innovating that on the internet computer. And when I say we, I am a person developing a game on the internet computer. That's what I'm talking about. I'm going to be one of these people developing a really cool game that you guys want to play. A racing game is going to turn into just being a mission, right? And then an overall game where you go around and you do things, and you can go and do missions, and it's just going to be cool. It's going to be great. The game we're building, ICP Renegades. But the appetite for in-game items on secondary marketplaces is booming. So even though there are some people resistant, just like they were for the internet, just like they were, for a lot of different things, indicating that gamers understand the value of in-game items. Though they often deal with a considerable amount of friction to buy and sell these items, and digital currency is very much part of Web2 games like Fortnite and Roblox. Yeah, we pay for our skins, we pay for in-game items that we like, we pay for level boosting, whatever. The scores of users pour millions of dollars into every year. Roblox has over 66 million daily active users as of May 2023 and made $7 million a day in 2022. Much of it in the game's native currency, Robux, which can only be used within the Roblox ecosystem and has zero value outside of it. And that's the problem. If you get an in-game currency from, say, ICP, you can go over to ICP Swap and you can trade it for ICP. And then you can go to trade that ICP on Coinbase and get your money back. So that's Web3 gaming. Now, let's get into what kind of started all of this. And I just want to shout out Definity. They are just doing some killer posts lately. Dominic Williams too. I think he's speaking. He just did an interview. I haven't watched it yet. I'm going to watch that a little bit later. But they're just pumping out fire, man. I'm really just liking Definity's Twitter right now. So We open innovations into ICP project. We open innovations to ICP projects to join us at Definity headquarters for ICP.Lab 5.0 Gaming and Metaverse. So this is what really spurred me to start developing. We're supposed to have a demo going, so we could go to ICP Labs. We would have went to Zurich for the headquarters and everything, and it wasn't meant to be, guys. We could have made it happen. We could have already had a demo out. We don't even have our NFTs out yet, though. So it's good we waited. I know you guys are probably getting impatient, but please just have patience with us. It's going to be worth it if you wait. It's going to be better. We're going to have better categories. Things are going to be great. But anyway, this is awesome. This is what inspired me to want to really move forward and do things. So we're thrilled to welcome 14 on-site teams, 37 individuals, and 11 remote teams as we embark on this innovation journey. See you in Zurich next week. And dang it, I wish I was there. But sorry, I did that. Sure, I did that already. All right, let's go. Okay. This is just incredible. And if you're wondering what ICP.Lab is, they're a gaming and metaverse catalyst. So we're going to look at that right now because remember when we did the video, I was like, I don't really know a lot about ICP.Lab. I want to know more about them and see what they're about. So that's what we're going to do. So they're doing a big meetup in Zurich, 14 on-site teams, 37 individuals. I actually know one of the individuals going there and one of the teams there that was actually going to help us. So I'm not going to say any more than that because it'll be a surprise maybe later. Who knows? We might not be able to tell you that. We'll see. No secrets, but hush hush. So ICP.Lab. Now this is an advanced, tailored, intensive program run by the Definity Foundation is the one running it. Okay. Dedicated to teams and individuals building on the internet computer blockchain. Well, that's why Definity, they're just creating fire. They create things like ICP.Lab, ICP.Hubs. Okay. Okay. I got you. That's pretty cool. So there is also something else, a hackathon going on right now. We'll talk about that a little bit later. There's just so much cool stuff going on right now. This video is just super easy to make because there's just so much cool stuff happening. Gaming and metaverse. So the upcoming ICP.Lab 5.0 is all about gaming and metaverse. So they're really, really innovating. They're giving, grants to these people, flying them out there, all these developers, these teams, people building gaming metaverse, really innovating and building the ecosystem in a truly decentralized way on the internet computer. So if you are building the future of Web3 gaming on the internet computer, come and meet the Definity team at Zurich headquarters. This is one of my dreams, guys, like in life. It, I've never really, had a lot of big, like, dreams. Till recently, and this is definitely one of them. Having Dominic Williams on the show, meeting Dominic Williams is definitely one of them. Going to Zurich, going to an ICP meetup, and I almost could like a couple of weeks ago, and I missed it, which sucks. But anyway, it's a huge dream to go to Zurich, just check out, and San Francisco too. I want to go there, but it would be just so cool to go to Switzerland. I really would enjoy that. So they got pitches, workshops, shops, and events. So it's from September 11th to September 14th, 2023. And of course, that headquarters in Zurich, right? So, well, what are the benefits of this going to be, right? So there's going to be direct access to the knowledge and expertise of the people working at the Definity Foundation. So you basically get inside, advice, you get direction, maybe they can lead you to funding, they can lead you to developers, they can, help you collaborate with other projects that are doing really well, give you some marketing, stuff like that. So they're just doing so much. The Definity Foundation, more than a lot of the other blockchains for their developers, specifically, and their content creators too. I have to say that. But on-site guidance to review the project's progress and develop next steps. So yeah, so they're guiding them. They're reviewing the projects. They're kind of telling them, well, you can kind of probably do this. This is the next step that you should probably do. This is the place to do it at, right? So they're really doing a hands-on approach with this. Pretty awesome. Tailored coaching and workshops delivered by Definity's engineers, researchers, cryptographers, developers, and managers. So you have all of these amazing individuals in the same place, all working towards a common goal. And that, if you look at basically the what do you call it? Geez, now I can't think of what it's called. The letter of my channel, the description, but I was trying to. think of a different word to use. But anyway, the description of my channel, it talks about that, like-minded people, and so this is very important. Getting all of these people with the same or similar goal in mind, all working on the same thing with their unique individual talents, and all just working towards a common goal, and that's amazing. It's all gaming Web3 related. So networking opportunities in office workspace. So if you need a place to go, you need connections. That's the way to do it. So ICP.Lab, and I'm telling you what ICP.Lab is and what they do. So I wanted to find this out too. So pretty cool. We're finding out together. ICP.Lab Business Boosters. So ICP.Lab Business Boosters is a virtual extension to the ICP.Lab physical workshop weeks in our Zurich. Oh, no way. Dude, we missed the Zurich one, but maybe we can, do something, because I would love to have all of this, stuff up here, like all the benefits, like, working with all of these great people, and, having the expertise of the people at Affinity Foundation, like guidance. And dude, that's definitely stuff we need to offer. A network opportunity. Yeah. Oh, man. So the intention is to educate builders on non-technical matters, specifically business topics, and that's my side of the project. It's going to be more of the business, the marketing, the connections and all that. My co-founder also has business connections, but he's more on the technical side. He's actually helping create the skeletons for the in-game characters. We're already we're working on the game right now. We already have a price for the demo, so we're just waiting for the NFTs to come out, and then we'll have the funding to get the demo out, and then we can go further. But then we can see if we can't get in on this the virtual extension. That'd be amazing. So I'll definitely tell my co-founder about that, unless he's watching. You watching, bro? You watching? Uh, he might be watching. It's pretty late there though, or early, I should say. It's like 7 a.m. He sleeps in. So Dow Tokenomics. So everything you need to know. So there's an online webinar. Nice. Okay, I'm gonna have to check this out. So they have webinars over here too. So pretty cool. I mean, they're really trying to educate and support projects. Educate the people in the project, support their project, whatever they can do. Marketing and PR in Web3. So that's what they're kind of doing, an online webinar. So it'll teach you kind of how to market, PR, Web3, pretty cool. So if you are in Web3, you're doing stuff, you have a project. I know there's a lot of you that watch my channel that are people building on the internet computer. You're my friends, you're my colleagues, you're the people that I interact with, and so maybe check this out. Maybe it'll help you. And if you find something cool, and I find something cool, I'll let you know. Community building success stories, and this would be cool just to see how many people have already built stuff and done good, and succeed. Entrepreneurship for Web3 builders. And so, yeah, they're basically just supporting you in anything that you would need for a project. That's what ICP.Lab does. Pretty simple, actually. Yeah, I just wanted to know what they did, what they were, what they stood for. And it's obviously from Definity. You can get developer grants now, community grants, like I said. This is just good stuff. Good stuff. Now, we're going to go fully on chain with ICP. So where innovation ignites on the blockchain frontier. Now, this is specifically, like I was telling you about the hackathon. It looks like there's a hackathon called Fully On Chain with ICP. We had one called Supernova last year, I believe, 2022 or 2021. I think one of those years. I honestly, I think it was 2022. It might have been late 2021, but I no, I'm pretty sure it was in 2020, like early 2022. I'm thinking, but it looks like there's 19 days left for the deadline, September 25th. So this is something that I'm looking at very seriously right now for my project called ICP Renegades. I know I'm shilling that project. It's going to be out very soon because it's on ICP. That's why. Internet computer. If it was on another blockchain, I'd just probably be like, oh, okay, well, I'll probably build another channel for that or something. But I want to utilize the best blockchain out there, and it's internet computer. I'm building my project here because this is the place, where I have connections. It's a place that it's going to be the cheapest to run. It's going to allow me to build things that other blockchains can't, and it's going to be safe. So anyway, so this hackathon, I mean, it's just crazy. 162 participants already, over $23,000 in prizes for these projects to build. Right. So this is great. You got to be 18, all countries and territories except Brazil, Crimea, Cuba, Iran, North Korea, Quebec, Russia, and Syria. So let's look at the rules real quick. All right, no purchase. Okay, anyway, it looks like submission period August 21st to September 25th. The judging period is September 27th to October 11th. So it gives them a while to judge. And it's going to be hard for them to judge. They're going to go specifically, and this is what happened with the hackathon. Why things kind of slowed down last year, just like with Definity, like tweeting and like making a lot of videos and stuff because they were busy. A lot of the higher ups were busy as judges, and it takes a couple weeks because there's a lot of stuff to go through. They don't just like, hey, this one looks the best, let's pick that. No, they go through the projects one by one, and they kind of just look at the overall pace of the project, what they're doing, what they set out to do, and judge on that. So about October 16th, and that's good that they give a round, so it's not the exact date. Um, let's see, sponsor eligibility. So it is, you got to be 18. You can have teams, organizations. It's not open to. Okay, anyway, let's see. Okay, we don't need those rules. Let's go back. Let's go back. We can go. I just thought there would be something interesting there. So Dominic Williams over here. Unlock innovation in the fully on-chain with ICP. Unlock innovation in the fully on-chain with ICP hackathon. Okay, anyway, the Internet Computer is the world's first web-speed, internet-scale public blockchain developed by the Definity Foundation. Okay, we know that. So the Internet Computer overcomes the limitations of traditional blockchains and smart contracts for better speed, storage cost, security, and scalability, offering Web 2 performance on an infinite Web 3 platform. Build groundbreaking dApps leveraging ICP's unique features, introducing layer 2 Bitcoin dApps, or revolutionize decentralized gaming, baby. And if you look on, I think my open chat, our mission statement, that description. Remember, I was looking for that word earlier. Mission statement. That's what I was looking for. So our mission statement says, "Get ready for the next revolution in." I don't know if I said gaming or decentralized game or in gaming or whatever, but yeah, we're gonna help them revolutionize gaming hopefully. And there's $23,000 in prizes, plus $40,000 developer grant in ICP. Yes, they're really supporting the projects out there. No other blockchain does that. I mean, it already has the best like use case, like the speed, the storage cost, the security, the scalability, the infinite Web3 platform. The interconnected blockchains. I mean, it just has everything. And then you go to decentralized gaming, and yeah, not just that, like AI. They're just funding every good thing, and they're really building this. They're putting their money where their mouth is. Let's just say that. So what to build? Track one, awesome ICP. Build an awesome dApp on the IC. We're looking for projects that leverage the unique features of the ICP to build the next generation Web3 apps. What we are looking for. SocialFi applications. Social interacts on chain means that users own their data. On ICP, you can host the websites and interact with smart contracts directly from your browser. On top of this, ICP has the smoothest user onboarding experience, no wallet necessary. Oh, we got a question. Hold on. Well, stop right there. So no wallet necessary. Okay, right there. So let's go back here. Let's take some questions real quick. We'll get back into this. This is great though, man. There's so much good information on here. I just want you guys to have all of this so that if you're a developer, developers, or you're just interested in seeing what is going on. Like if you're a tech person, you want to see the next innovation, this is it. So, yeah, we looked at that past. Okay, smash the like button. Okay, live stream is awesome. Say that then. Retweet or repost now. Motivational sub. What's up, guys? Meta Owl, my guys here. Follow him on District, man. Let's get him up to 5,000. That'd be great. Because the more we support him, the more that when he supports us, it goes well. So that's what we do in the ICP ecosystem. We just support each other. We don't do it to get support. We do it because we do it. But we support each other. That's why this ecosystem is so great. So, all right. Or am I using Boondao? Currently we are not, but we are going to be for our game though. Yes, 100%. We're going to be using Boom DAO. I've already, there's. I'm not going to talk a lot, but because if things change, I just don't want to say anything. But we're going to be using Boom DAO for again. Let's just say that we're definitely going to be doing it. So let's see here. Let's go back over here. If you guys have any more questions, let me know. Because this is just great. So fully on chain. Okay. We still have one more thing to look at, which is pretty interesting. But let's go through this. So DAO tooling. So this is pretty cool because it's kind of what Boom DAO does, except for gaming. Like they have tooling to build games on the internet computer. Because the thing with the internet computer, let's just talk about this for a second. So I've talked with developers and I've looked into gaming on the internet computer and on any blockchain really. And the problem with hooking up a let's say server to the blockchain, right? So you have a server, you connect it to the blockchain. Well, there's going to be a delay. There's a delay from getting the information from the server to the blockchain, uploading it onto the blockchain. Okay, so there's like a 2 to 8 second delay. Let's just say 2 to 8 seconds. So you can't really do in game real time games right now, like like a mass multiplayer MMO real time, right? It's very complicated, and you can't really do that with any Web3. So that's the future. They're going to figure that out one day. So what they're doing, even just building games on the internet computer, right? Without using tools outside of the internet computer, right? So this is very new technology, and they're finding ways to utilize it, but without losing that time, right? So you're going to have to use tools from the traditional like PC. So you can't just upload a game directly onto the internet computer, like build the game directly on the blockchain. Have all the information just be stored completely on the blockchain, nowhere else. That cannot be done in gaming right now. Yet. Yet. So you have to plug in a server from, like, say you build the game with Rust at Motoko. Like you use Rust, you use Rust to build the game, a PC game. Okay, you build the game. Then what you do is you take Boom DAO, like a plugin, you use the Boom DAO tools, and you can take the game that you built on the PC with Rust, translate that language over into Motoko, put that game, connect the PC game in with the Motoko language through a plugin type deal. You can't put all of it on the game, so you'd have to do some kind of attachment to that. And that's the problem with all Web3. It's not internet, just internet. Like that's all of the things. Internet computer does it best right now. But that's the problem with gaming, and this is what the problem with like trying to build like a very, very intense game right now. Like if you're trying to build like a Fortnite game or like any kind of real world online gaming, it's going to be impossible at this very second, right? Because that lag that it takes. Like now, if everybody has the same, let's think about that for a second, though, because it might be possible. If every single person has the same exact lag, so it might actually depend on your internet speed, though. So everybody might have different lags, and that wouldn't work. But if everybody had, say, like a 4 second lag, then they'd all be 4 seconds behind and be the catch up to the time, right? So if everybody has a 4 second lag, it's the same time for everybody because it's 4 seconds for everyone. But if like one person has a 2 second lag, one person has an 8 second lag, you can't do a real world online. But maybe there's a way around that. Maybe they can figure, put it all into one, time and make the lag. Like make some kind of void between the time that it goes uploaded from there onto the blockchain, onto the game, that it uploads it a little bit later and everybody's like 4 seconds behind or something like that, so that it doesn't matter that you're behind because the game it goes behind without you even knowing it. Like the 4 seconds goes by, you're like 4 seconds in the past playing the game. Everybody is. So I don't know. That's just one thing, and that's why we need things like Boom DAO to plug in traditional gaming games that are developed regularly to connect them into the internet computer. So it's very complicated, but I understand it. So I hope you do too. So will ICP have difficulty partnering with traditional businesses? Because they are direct competitors. For example, Amazon, Google, Microsoft, or banks who are reluctant to giving ownership to users. So I think so cryptocurrency right now, it is just that, right? So with Ripple, you have a company, right? With Definity, you have a company. So with ICP, it would be impossible to partner with a company, okay? Because it's a cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrencies can't partner with a company. And people need to understand that ICP and Definity are two different things. The Definity Foundation is the Definity Foundation. They are a nonprofit research organization dedicated to Web3 and blockchain. What ICP is a cryptocurrency that has a blockchain that has governance that does all of the things that the internet computer does. That's why it's not called the Definity coin. It actually used to be called that, be named after Definity, but it's a separate thing from the business. So ICP could never directly have a business partnership, but Definity has already done that. They've already had, like, anyone that, let's just say, anyone that has Dominic Williams speak. That's a partnership. Now, if you're talking about partnerships with like Amazon, Google, Microsoft, that is the next step. So mass adoption is going to happen, and eventually Amazon, Google, and all of those big entities are going to see that it's more profitable for them, because we already hit $3 trillion market cap with crypto in the last bull market, which is almost a third of the value of gold, right? And so once you start to get that amount of money, you're going to have the big businesses notice, and they're going to want a piece of that $3 trillion pie. And so once that happens, and once internet computer grows from a 1.4, $1.5 billion market cap all the way up to the 100, $400 billion market cap, where I see it in the next, bull market or the one after that, they are going to, and what it does, the safe, secure, they might actually use the internet computer to store data themselves, and or utilize a service, a decentralized Google service that can kind of run, like, I don't know, the sky's the limit though. So could they do that? Are they direct competitors to Amazon? Absolutely not. Are they direct competitors to Google? Absolutely not. Or Microsoft? Absolutely not. Web3 is not here to take over Amazon. It's not here to take over Google. It's not here to take over Microsoft. And that might be a misconception. Like Uber kind of phased out taxis. You still have taxis here, right? They didn't completely go away. Now, when you look at Blockbuster, yeah, they're basically gone, right? So not always innovation gets rid of the old stuff. If you look, a lot of people still have rotary phones at their house, right? And not a lot of people, but some people, or those old, like handheld ones, like had the little pull out, thing. People still own those and use those, and you can still use them today. So what I'm saying is, it's not going to completely phase out these projects. You're always going to have your Amazon. It's one of the biggest, unless something happens, stock crash, whatever. But you're going to have these companies around, and so it's better for them to do business with Definity than against them. Now, are they going to directly do it, or could it be some kind of third party thing? Who knows? That's just. But very good, man. Very good question. That's a hard question, because Amazon, it might want to steer clear of crypto. And the thing with FTX that's really, really unfortunate is that people are really starting to actually have a little bit more faith in crypto. They were really like, when I'm not talking about retail, I'm talking about like businesses. I'm talking about like, sports events. I'm talking about like the money of the world was starting to notice, and they were starting to, welcome it in, and starting to like, open up to it, and not just like, no, I don't want to hear it. I don't want, we're not doing anything. I don't care about your ads. I don't care how much you're paying us, blah, blah, blah. And two, oh, okay, this isn't so bad now. And then the FTX. So it just, they might want to steer clear of it because of reasons like that. And they don't want a bad image for their business. But when it comes to ICP, they don't really have to worry about like a bad image. You can kind of research Definity, you can research Dominic Williams, you can, research the people over there, and they're just great people. They treat people really good. And they're just really intelligent. And I think it would be a shame if they didn't. Let's just say that. But for right now, I don't think they're going to do it just because they're worried about their image. Let's just say that for sure. Once this FTX stuff blows over, once we get into the next bull market, let's revisit that question. Okay. Or banks who are reluctant of giving ownership to users. Now, banks, on the other hand, that is a whole different story. They absolutely do not want crypto, because it is basically a direct competitor for banks. Now, Amazon, Google, we wouldn't call it a direct competitor. We would call it a third party competitor, because it does some of the things that Amazon does, like storage. It has Kinnick, which is like a search engine. It has, other things like that that really kind of do, but not directly competing with them at a whole kind of level. So very, very good question. So let's just kind of finish this. So basically, privacy focused applications, RWA DeFi protocols with HTTP alcohols, ICP canisters can bring in real world data streamed on chain. So multi-chain infrastructure and dApps. So multi-chain, which can, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, Dogecoin, Alchemy Pay. So you can get fiat. They really need to integrate with Alchemy Pay. Decentralized AI. This is what they just put $5 million into for their developers. Anything you can imagine that leverages the capabilities of the internet computer in solving a real world problem. Well, where's gaming? Hold on. Did we miss gaming? Oh, wait. Okay, maybe it's down here. Two. Number 3? Okay, here we go, GameFi down there. Okay. I was like, "Wait a minute, this is about gaming, dude. What is going on here?" Okay, so BitO Bitcoin. Build your layer 2 Bitcoin dApp, bringing ICP's functionality to the Bitcoin ecosystem. You can now use canister smart contracts on Bitcoin, and you can interact directly on the Bitcoin blockchain. That's how you can have ordinals on the Bitcoin blockchain in a Bitcoin wallet using ICP. Isn't that crazy? You can have a Bitcoin wallet using an internet computer. Crazy. Bitcoin is king of crypto. Yep, yep. Okay, ICP provides the layer 2 functionality for Bitcoin you've been waiting for. I read that very wrong. Unleash the power of Bitcoin's liquidity with the internet computer's superpowers. Host websites and interact with Canister smart contracts directly from your browser. Should I read it like that? Smooth user onboarding with reverse gas model. No wallet necessary. No purchase necessary. Secure login with security key or biometrics. Leverage enormous computational power at storage and storage at low cost. Call APIs directly from a canister. No oracles required. And this is what a lot of crypto. Look up oracles if you don't know what they are. It was a big thing in crypto last year in the bull market, or last 2 years ago. So flex your programming muscles with familiar languages like TypeScript, Python, or Rust, or master Motoko, the tailor-made language designed to streamline development on the internet computer. So you can use traditional developing tools on the internet computer. Great stuff. Okay. So wallet in for those of you, hold on, did we do GameFi already? No, no. Okay. But right here. So for those of you working on your GameFi projects, BoomDAO has a game-changing offer. With BoomDAO, you'll be able to streamline your development process thanks to its pre-built features that include wallet integrations compatible with popular gaming engines, in-game economy infrastructure for essential functions like minting, crafting, and burning. So you can mint stuff in-game. We might have NFT minting in-game for you guys, like for missions. If you like, beat the last level of a mission or something, we might give a free NFT because we're gonna do like Gen 2, Gen 3, if the game goes like I want. So first is the motorcycles, then we're gonna have cars, then we're gonna have other stuff. If I tell you, know what the game is. Crafting and burning, seamlessly integrated database systems. The sky is the limit. So what it's saying, seamlessly integrated database systems. That is the traditional gaming built onto the internet computer, integrating the database system from traditional gaming onto the internet computer. Great, great, love it. So, GameFi. Next gen Web3 gaming is here and can be built on ICP. Show us how the future of decentralized gaming looks like. ICP's core features make it ideal host for the next generation of decentralized Web3 gaming applications. Those are enabled by data storage capabilities, which is why we can do stuff like that. Like I said, it's not the data that's stopping us from directly building a game on the internet computer. It is that lag, that the time that it takes to upload from a server or whatever onto the blockchain. There's a lag there. It's not, we can do limitless storage. The storage is not a problem. So data storage capabilities can smart contracts on ICP bundle computation and storage. Unlike other blockchains where limitations in block size means that data cannot actually be stored on chain. On ICP, data is stored on chain. This means fully on-chain gaming is finally possible. Uh, Yes, fully on-chain gaming is finally possible. What isn't possible is real time. That means if I press a button right now, it happens everywhere, all over the world at the same time, right when I press it. Now, when you talk about this, you're talking about a game that is not a mass multiplayer online game like an MMO. So, but you can build a game completely on the internet computer, and it won't have the lag because it's built completely on the internet computer because it's not real world, real time. So, low latency. While on other blockchains, transactions may take a long time to be finalized, on ICP, 11,500 transactions can be executed per second with 1 second finality. So it can send 11,500 transactions in 1 second. So it can do that many, and it can all be done in 1 second, and then do another one the next second. This is ideal for a smooth on-chain gaming experience. Reverse gas model. You do not have to pay to interact with the game on Web3. The DApp pays for it. The game pays for it in a reverse gas fee model. So on ICP, users don't pay gas fees for transactions they execute. Less friction, less bottlenecks, just gaming. What are we looking for? Well, we're looking for wallet integrations with popular gaming engines. Yeah, that would be awesome. Gaming engines with wallet integrations where you can use that in the game. That's great. So you're going to basically build your game on ICP through a popular gaming engine, and then have a wallet integration for an ICP wallet in your game, so that it really brings value to the internet computer, and it's great. I like it. So in-game economy infrastructure for minty, crafty, burning. Yeah. So same thing boomed out, right? Because Boom DAO is, probably one of the big, infrastructures behind Web3 gaming on the internet computer. If they're not now, they or haven't been before, they are now. Database integrations, which means you can integrate your database directly onto the internet computer. Fun games like Battle Royale, Tower Defense, etc. You could play like any kind of cool, non real time game. So what to submit project description. Okay, so I'm going to need all of this information. Cool. So we'll do a video, read. Nice. We can do all of this. This is like a roadmap, not a roadmap, but like a checklist for what we need to do. This is like my instructions for what I got to do, man. So that's pretty cool. ICP.Lab, shout out. Now, we're going to talk about a gaming powerhouse on the internet computer already. This one is fire. They have it on Discover. What is it called? Well, iDark Studios has a game called, hold on, Zion. A game called Zion. Okay. Are you a web gaming enthusiast in search of the ultimate interactive adventure? If so, we would like to make you aware of a company that has redefined the limits of what is possible in the industry. Rapidly gaining attention in the gaming world, Inside Dark Studios, or IDS, boasts a diverse team of developers who craft immersive gaming and metaverse experiences that expertly blend the latest technologies from both Web 2 and Web 3. That's what I was saying. They probably use Boom DAO to integrate from Web 2 to Web 3 using Python, TypeScript, or Rust. Their unwavering focus on delivering a secure and seamless gaming journey that transcends conventional block gaming boundaries is what sets IDS apart from its industry peers. Since September 2022, IDS's team of experienced game developers has been building a thriving gaming community, and I can thrive to that. So the studio understands the importance of fostering community growth within its ecosystem and the broader gaming industry, and they believe collaboration is the key to achieving this. Is why I love ICP. They understand. That's why I like iDark Studios. They're bomb. They're probably, I mean, I don't know any other gaming studios, so I say they're the best because I don't know of any other ones. And if there are, then I'd have to look at it to see who's the best. But right now, they're the best because they're the only ones I know. Inside Dark Studios has established itself as an ethical platform for gamers with a free-to-play approach that offers users an inclusive gaming experience. Free from pass-through gates or the obligation to purchase costly NFTs, in keeping with their fair-minded approach, IDS's metaverse interconnects NFT skins across all games, which enables players to earn a skin in one game and use it in another. That's pretty cool. A cross-game skin that you can buy, like say if you buy in Zion and you put it in another game, let's just call it IDS. That's not a game, but you can use it in Zion and IDS at the same time, basically. So that's pretty cool. According to IDS, NFTs should be considered vanity assets, having no empirical impact on gameplay. By redefining and narrowing the role of non-fungible tokens, NFTs, the IDS team has created a more level playing field that expands the potential audience for their gaming experiences. So they're doing it big. They got a good roadmap. They have a clear vision for their future. Their roadmap is based on 4 main milestones, including product releases, partnerships, and key hires. The company has positioned itself to make a significant impact on the gaming industry through the following. And we're going to wrap this up here. So they're going to better establish the IDS brands and secure additional rounds of funding, enhancement of the ROM universe to include 5 new games, which will be unified by a game hub. where skins can be purchased and the use of NFTs across all games can be smoothly integrated. Development of KernNet's SDK, which will serve as connecting point between servers and blockchains, enabling games to implement blockchain technology using an open source model. Building out project code. Alpha, a sophisticated metaverse that is fully on chain but can seamlessly render in any Web 2 based internet browser. So they have a 5-year plan. They have really, really just some good stuff going on. Their flagship product is Reality of Madness. It has innovative gameplay mechanics, immersive storytelling, and stunning graphics. That's why they are why Reality of Madness is setting a new standard for excellence for play to earn metaverses. So pretty cool. Check out all their games. They have the Hero Supremacy, which might be Reality of Madness, the Battle for Zion, Veterant, Magic Cards, the Player Fortress, the Search for Veterans, Reality of Madness, and the Release of Madness. So, and you'll be able to use skins throughout these games. So, pretty interesting. A complete metaverse experience, play from any of the franchising games. So the first token is the Ancient Crystals token, which serves as a utility token that can be used to purchase special in-game items, such as one-time potions with unique abilities and game recharges. Now, I mean, there's so much to this, dude. I might see if I can't get um, Stole over here on the channel and maybe do an AMA, go over this. He could tell us a little bit about the project. I don't know if he will, if he has time. He's probably pretty busy, but I think it'd be good publicity for him, and I think it'd be a great video. So, well, I think that's a great project. I support iDark Studios 100%. What do as players need in hand to play? Use your game, anything or just a PC. So we haven't decided if we are going to be kind of following in the footsteps of iDark Studios and maybe making it to where you can actually play the game, but it'd be like a very generic motorcycle that you would have, or like it would be like maybe I don't even know if it'd be a scooter. We'd just make it like a super generic motorcycle with like just generic clothing or something, and then have like all the other NFTs a purchase to own, or we might just I'm not sure yet. So we don't know, but yes, you would just need your PC to play at first. You might need an NFT to play our game. I'm not 100% sure yet. If you do need an NFT, you are going to be getting rewards if from a token that we're going to be creating. So it's going to be worth it to if we do have you buy the NFT, we're going to be rewarding holders for sure. So if you hold like, or if you have it for listed on the market for a certain price, I think that would work good too. So you would basically just need a wallet, an NFT, and a PC. Now, if we decide not to have just do like a base character, right? Then no, you wouldn't need an NFT. You just need your PC, and then you'd need a wallet to get the in-game currency. So the thing is, you wouldn't be able to earn in-game currency if you have the regular non-purchased NFT. You'd have to purchase the NFT in order to actually do things in game and earn money, right? So maybe we'll do it that way that you can only earn money in NFTs if you hold. You can play the game, but you can't really earn or you can't progress. We'll make it like barriers. So where we'll let you play, but we'll only let you do so much without the NFT to get people there, and then you'll want to play because it's gonna be awesome. So I think so. Let's wrap up this. Web3 gaming is just basically the next generation of gaming on the blockchain. When it comes to any not real time game, it can be completely on chain. When it comes to real time game, there is a lag, but they're working on that. There's going to be a fix probably soon. Definity is hosting ICP.Labs in Zurich. They're having that from the 11th to the 14th. There is a hackathon that's going until September 25th, which is a Bitcoin hackathon and a GameFi hackathon as well, and then just build anything on the IC type deal. And then we're talking about iDark Studios. They're doing big things in the game. They are actually one of the people that are building most of the games that are going on the internet computer, whether it be Good Night Punks, whether it be just iDark Studios' own games. They're the biggest studio that I know of on the internet computer, and they're the one to watch right now. BoomDAO is definitely another one to watch. They're providing the tools and the support that people need to do this kind of thing. So, All right, guys, this is a great video. I had fun. I enjoy videos where like I leave the video happy because I just feel like I did something fun, so or accomplished something. So I hope you guys are having a great day. I will be back Friday morning. I don't know what video I'm gonna do. Maybe we'll do a different one from ICP. I'm still gonna be probably doing ICP videos like twice a week, maybe 3 times a week. I might go for another grant. I don't know if I can get one, but we'll see. That being said, goodbye and good ICP. Bang!